Welcome back, viewers. You're watching a NewsX. We start with the latest updates coming in from the West Asia conflict. Now, Donald Trump, in a social media post, has said that the US embassy in India also, in fact, has said this, that the US President Donald Trump has hailed US and India ties. Excuse me. The post states, our amazing relationship with India will be even stronger going forward. Prime Minister Modi and I are two people that get things done, something that cannot be said for most others. Well, that's the post that's been put out by the US Embassy. Another time when Prime Minister Modi has been appreciated by Donald Trump and the US government, that post being put out by the US Embassy. Let's now go across to retired Group Captain Wayne Jha, who's a defense expert with us in the discussion here. Group Captain, a very good morning. Group Captain, very good morning and thanks very much for joining us. I want to take up this tweet, this post of appreciation for Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the middle of the conflict. It's a very good situation that India stands at currently as far as its diplomacy and foreign relations are concerned. Not only has Iran allowed India passage through the Hormuz Strait, US has also now come out and appreciated Prime Minister Narendra Modi, saying, Trump, of course, being boastful about himself and saying only Trump and Prime Minister Modi can do things and get things done. And not to forget here also the fact that with Israel as well, India enjoys very good relations and had just visited the country 1 or 2 days before the war. What do you make of India's diplomatic outreach?
Well, it has been a long-standing stand of India that it maintains cordial relations with most, if not all, nations. Of course, you can leave Pakistan out of it because it's a radical state. So leaving out Pakistan, India has got good relation with all neighbors as well as international players in the international affairs. As far as this conflict is concerned, right from the day one, what we have seen Indian approach, Indian foreign ministry's approach, it says that this is not our war. And as such, India is not supporting any war in the region or anywhere. Prime Minister Modi long back has said that this is not the time of war. This is the time of consolidation of the humanity, so that everyone comes out of the poverty. Everyone, listens to the peaceful narratives what are being made, and obviously peace should prevail. India was not, pro attack onto the Iran that US and Israel had said. India had, condemned it in softer words. And today, when the war has gone through almost about 28, 29 days, there have been substantial losses on the Iranian side, as well as on Israeli territory, as well as some of the losses on the US side. Besides the Gulf states that have been having the US bases. So all this has happened there. Strait of Hormuz is in the doldrums. Now Iran has given a new route for any ship to pass through under the Iranian eyes, confirming to its position that it will allow only friendly nations ship to pass through. So all these have happened. Besides that, Donald Trump's speech right from the day one of the war has been, you just can't accept it on face of it. Sometimes he says something, some other time he says other thing. A few days back, he had given 48 hours to Iran. Thereafter, 5 days of ceasefire, so-called ceasefire. Now he has given 10 days or 15 days of ceasefire. No. Donald Trump has not given this 15 days to Iran. He has sought this 15 days for himself, because now US has realized that Trump can't extend his vision of winning the war against Iran with the forces that he has had. That is why he has sent a lot of other troops, including amphibious capabilities, to the region. He has requested the NATO members of the Europe to come there. At least 7 NATO members have sent their ships and other assets into the Arabian Sea or the Mediterranean. So with all this, Trump hopes that there will be enough of forces in the region, leaving the Gulf states of Kuwait, Qatar, and blah blah, that the US had its position. Now, from those positions in the Gulf state, US troops have already moved out to the various hotels for their own safety. So, in the present position, United States is at a very shaky ground. UN is defunct. UNSC is defunct, so they can't do anything. Now, what happens here subsequently is the thing that anyone can wonder. Surely, Iran is not going to go onto its knees. It has got enough of the teeth, enough of the firepower, even left today. Maybe its air force has been diminished, its surface navy has been diminished, but remember, still about 16 to 17 submarines of the Iran are still there. It is fully operational. And now what planning has been done by Iran to sustain itself in the combat position, that is still intact. Iranian assets under the surface are still intact, whether it is missile or drone or naval capability, they are still intact. So Iran is not going to go down on its knee in any time near future. United States cannot dream of sending boots on ground, because that will bring plenty of body bags back to United States. So all these things are happening. God knows what is in the minds of Donald Trump or Pentagon, but Iran is surely not out as yet, neither in the near future.
All right.